It is their bracket, but...
It is their bracket, that is true.
I really wouldn't have thought there'd have been this many of them making up. This is one of the just actually incomprehensible top 8s in a lot of ways, but that makes it all the more exciting.
Just speaking of incomprehensible, Wrastor moments.
Didn't even get to start commentating the set, and Humanlime already like, no, let's keep this moving. Come on.
I definitely determined to end the tournament on time.
I think we're on pace, I think.
I believe we're on pace. Yeah. Right now, I guess at this point, we could call it a speed run from his perspective.
Honestly, yeah. And, speed run, very fitting with these being two of the fastest characters in the game. People having the fastest run speed and Wrastor's slipstream being one of the fastest ways to move in the whole game.
And we've seen this before in a bit of Kusi and Soul Rifle in the past, at the very, very top echelon of the game. And it's interesting to see how these two take these characters in unique and different directions. Unfortunately, Maypul being taken off the side there from the forward, you don't want to hold in for the clap and, don't
Yeah, I think Humanlime is quite content to take this Maypul into the right blast zone and possibly even the top or the bottom or the left blast zone. Any of them are options here.
They are indeed, and right now, good breakaway with the Lily right there, but that is going to be a down strong and that is going to be the stock. Richard got a bit of a hill to climb, but I mean, it is Maypul, and anything is possible with a character as light as Wrastor.
Yeah, and Richard is not a player who's afraid of going for those double dunks, just completely evaporating a character as one of the fastest ways people can get kills, if not the fastest.
Oh yeah, and even fancying those reversals every now and again with those big upbeats. But speaking of big ups, up airs into the clap is going to be game 1 for Humanlime, and that was like, what, like a 2-minute game?
That was pretty fast. And
that was a really fast game.
Something that I think is interesting here is that Humanlime has played a decent amount of characters in his relatively short time playing Rivals. One of them was Maypul for a while.
Yeah, so he started, I think, in the scene as like a solo Maypul.
Eliana, actually.
Oh, really?
Eliana, and then Maypul, and then Wrastor. So, and Maypul was what he played for a lot of that really big rise that he had. So, like, he's gonna be uniquely positioned to know what to do to make Maypul's life miserable, whereas I don't think T-Richard really has played very much Wrastor.
No, I can't say, because I don't think this region has a whole lot of bird.
Not too. I mean, not really. Kelsep for a while, but other than that.
Kelsep for a while, but quote-unquote retired, and I say this with big quotations because of the current situation, because he likes to say he's retired, but then pop up every now and again to a tournament,
Either way, Merchant Port, interesting counterpick here. Very much a kind of just, as a starter stage, going to be good for both characters.
Yeah, I do think that Maypul gets a little more of an advantage with the platform usage and Lily, but for the most part here, it's going to be a lot of neutral, a lot of dash dancing, a lot of grounded play for the most part.
Right.
Oh, down strong covering the whole plat means you can't escape. The up strong takes it for stock. Richard in the lead for the moment.
True. The clap almost killing there. I don't think that was a sweet spot, so Richard is going to be hanging on a little longer, but these lightweight characters, they are not going to be able to survive those claps for very long.
No, not at all. And you see right there, holding in on the forward airs just means more forward airs, and it means more claps right there. Another big 38% combo and a reset into it. Oh, he wanted something big. He wanted the clip. I respect it. You gotta go for it.
He's getting a little reckless, eating the one fair. The neutral special is so big, you just cannot contest that move.
You really unfortunately cannot. And right there, great weight on the air dodge, and just get back to stage.
Both of them trying really hard to find a kill opportunity here. Lots of side Bs from T-Richard, lots of aerials from Humanlime.
Yeah, and we see the dunk skis. That means Wrastor with no resources, but gets pretty greedy for that, and almost pays the price for it.
So much greed on both ends here. These players gotta reel it in a little bit, potentially. T-Richard gonna be able to still maintain that lead, but very, very barely. You can sneeze on this Maypul, and it is going to explode.
Wake up upbeat is an option. Do you think Humanlime's the kind of person to throw it out like that?
I don't know. I did see him labbing setups into Scraw earlier.
Oh, there it is.
No, yeah, well, that's
into the Scraw, true, yeah.
I saw him labbing Dare Spike and then like Fast Fall and catch there, no tech or tech in place.
Right, on stage. I thought you were talking about
on stage. On stage.
I was gonna say off stage. We just call that the Schmeat.
That's a Schmeat, yeah.
Yeah, that's just Schmeat. Right there. Gets the nair. Yep, that's just a checkmate situation around floaties. So that is gonna be T-Richard fighting back and bringing it to a 1-1 right now. It's pretty interesting. We see right there, like, the main goal, I think, for Maypul in more floatier matchups is racking on percent. Maybe killing if you want, if you can get those kills early, you can get those kills early. But otherwise, you want to rack up the percent when you can get those tether nair confirms. They stop becoming setups and they become confirms.
Oh my god! Speaking of...
We are now 10 seconds into the game, and I didn't think that this was, that T. Richard was just donating stocks. Holy moly. Talk about a mix-up right there.
Yeah, and you know, again, kind of shades of game one where it's like we're talking about something, and then Humanlime just goes in and instantly finds the kill. This kid has a punished demon.
Oh, the wrap combo.
No.
Oh, no. Let us return back to stage. Thank you. Okay, gets the up air, gets the stock.
Yeah.
Realistically, 55% is a little dangerous, but not too much so. We're kind of even-ish. We're kind of building the percent back up.
Yeah, I just think for a character like Maypul, I mean, there's going to be setups. Ooh, the trade there, but I think it was a sour clap.
Yeah, it was a sour clap, but did manage to get the resources back, but sour clap is going to do it off the top at 108.
Yeah.
Humanlime once again in the lead.
Technically less of a lead this time, so that wasn't a 0 to death, but still pretty brutal here. You know, again, T. Richard in here, we've seen what his punishes can look like when they're on point, but...
Yeah.
Oh man, Humanlimes are even scarier.
It's insane how we're seeing so much pressure in the corner, like off stage, just keeping it going.
Yeah.
Forward air up strong again. Humanlime 2-1, 1 game away from top 3, 1 game away from guaranteeing a nice little trophy for all the efforts.
We do in fact have some very lovely custom-made trophies by our TOs here.
Yes, they are looking fantastic. And speaking of, game 4 gonna go to Frozen Fortress. I kind of like this stage. I think it's a good Maypul stage.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think maybe more for Maypul than it is for Wrastor.
The score is 2-1, right?
The score is 2-1.
Yeah.
Richard did take a game, contrary to popular. I mean, granted, the games that Humanlime did take were really rough.
Oh, and
speaking of rough.
Yeah, there it is. That's what you were talking about earlier with those tether confirms. The Nair, not Galaxying there, but...
It does make it very tough for floaties to get out of those combos because of the extra hit stun. On top of the fact that you're already so high up, you need really good DI to make sure you don't die to the Nair or the up air.
Yeah, and eventually, you know, the Nair is just going to Galaxy anyway. Like, it's a 50-50 that turns into a kill confirm. It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and not to mention, well, while we say that, it is now 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah.
We are talking like, Richard is kind of keeping the pressure going. A lot of really solid work here.
For sure. I mean, like, honestly, I definitely came into this thinking, okay, Lime Sweep, but T. Richard's proven me wrong here, playing exceptionally well this weekend. I'd say that, okay, not dying too hard out.
The risky dash tech there is always a bit of a gamble. Gets the resources back, but stuck in the corner. Ooh. Manages to get out, and the reversal.
Wow, okay, hold on.
Big reversal right now.
Yeah, one thing Humanlime's really good at is taking advantage of Wrastor being able to, like, reset advantage really easily, but T. Richard really on point with these side Bs and down Bs to mix up the disadvantage and make it hard for Humanlime to do that.
Right now, we're seeing that the potential last stock for T. Richard as this is going to be an uphill battle just because, again, like we've seen before, Wrastor can just make stocks disappear at a moment's notice. He's holding it. He went for everything. Ketchup, mustard, relish on the hot dog.
Yeah, that was a little bit. Oh, there it is. Fair. Maybe was that 3?
That was, I think, 2 fairs and a forward strong to seal the deal. That has been the story of his kill setups this set. Humanlime making it guaranteed 3rd place at Hitfall 3.
At Hitfall 3, that is a Wrastor going all the way to the top. The one Maypul going down to losers. But in the meantime, we are going to have another Maypul coming up in just a second because Elky's Danzello is the other winner semi-set. See that? You know, you have these 2 players who, like, you really don't think of as making top 8 appearances at offline events. You know, one because online, one because he just doesn't compete that often.
Yeah.
But then you have Elky's Danzello, and that's like, yeah, that's some peak Rivals right there.
That is low-key peak Rivals. Like, if you've ever seen Danzello play, when he's playing, when he's on it, he looks unstoppable. Dude just knows he's in the Matrix, you know?
Beating MSB to get here, making that minor upset.
Yeah,
and Elky's having a fairly comfortable bracket path. I think, who did she beat in winners quarters?
In quarters, it was the Real Man.
It was Real Man,
yeah,
right.
they Zeta did it for the most part until the Crag came out. I think it was like 2-1, and then Elky's like, I want to have fun with the Crag. I think it was also because she doesn't feel super confident